Carmen Matt back at Joe's Garage. Hey, take me to one of your favorite places. Oh, the PicoScope booth.
It is.
You seem to talk about Pico all the time.
I do. It's kind of it's the bar, right? Which is kind of funny because they're UK based and bar means pressure. It's a way to measure pressure, but
exactly right.
Yeah, this is the bar that I think all of the other oscilloscopes we use are measured against. It's what I use. Like my full-time job, Monday through Friday, is working on vehicles, specifically diagnostics. This is a fixture in the shop. On my diagnostic carts, I have a couple of them. They all have PicoScopes on them, so I'm not kidding. This is what I use. Pressure transducer. It's been around a while. It's nothing new. But the ability to have the sensitivity of sticking this in the gas tank to measure evap pressures that are in inches of water, all the way up to in cylinder, like running compression or cranking compression. This goes up to 500 psi, all in one unit. So it has great sensitivity, great frequency response, great accuracy. You can also use it with liquids. So if you want to measure fuel pressure with it, AC pressure, air conditioning. The NVH, it's not all that new anymore either, but one of the biggest issues we have, not even in independent world, especially like dealer world on newer cars, is noise, vibration, harshness. People buy brand new cars, they're driving on the road, they hear a noise, it vibrates, car vibrates in a way they don't like. And I don't know if it's true, but yeah, all we used to have is our butt sensor, right? Sitting in the seat, getting a feel for it. And then for a while they had these kind of a dial almost that measured the frequency, gave you the frequency of this noise or vibration. And you had to try to infer what that meant. And well, now we're just electronic. And we're using an oscilloscope, picking them up with transducers. We can hook up the sensors themselves magnetically to something very hard on the vehicle, like the seat rail. That will measure a vibration. We got microphones to measure noise. We can look at the vibration frequency and then compare that to engine RPM, vehicle speed that we pull data from the DLC.
Yeah.
It's super powerful.
Amazing stuff.
And graph it out, and you can make graphs that really impress clients, but also tell the technician what's the most likely cause.
No more seat of the pants.
No more seat of the pants, exactly.
Cool. I love that hat.
You can have it.
No, this is your hat.
Yeah.
Diagnostic Genius right here.
You can take my computer too?
This is his hat.
Is it any good?
Can you take my glasses?
Is it? Can I take your brain? That would be worth something. Yeah. All right.
ShopBoss is software built by shop owners for shop owners. ShopBoss offers real solutions backed by real experience. Simply put, it's shop management software that works your way. When customers are in the lobby and cars are on the lift, you don't have time for a learning curve. Now that's where ShopBoss comes in with profit-boosting features that work the way you need them to right out of the box. From built-in DVI to robust customizable reporting, ShopBoss makes everything about running a shop work more smoothly. Plus, with their Boss Pay Payments feature powered by 360 Payments, you can enter the era of totally paperless payments. From text-to-pay, remote payments, and consumer financing options to compliant surcharging, and now even offering PayPal and Venmo options, everything is built right into ShopBoss. Plus, everything is backed by a fantastic support team with one goal in mind: your success. Be the boss with ShopBoss.
This is the latest generation of PicoScope. Plug it into a laptop or a PC. Software is free. What's nice about these is you plug your cable into whatever probe and it IDs the probe. You don't have to tell the scope, this is what probe I have on it, this is what transducer I'm using. It auto IDs. And then you can select your ranges and whatever amount of time. And there's built-in guided tests and all that. I guess if I were to give you a sales pitch on Pico, and that's not why I'm here, but the reason that Pico is a favorite is it's so good that a novice scope user can use it without getting burned, but it has this features and a capability to appease the higher level diagnosticians.
I know you're out teaching. You get called to teach Pico classes. What's the learning curve on a device like that for an individual who's never worked at PicoScope?
It's kind of getting back to what I said, that I think the learning curve can arguably be steep, but how far you have to go to make it usable is not steep at all.
Okay.
It's rapid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But there's got to be built-in features and techniques that people learn, and is that why it's important to go to training and get in a network to help you?
Absolutely. And there's so much information out there with just trainers like myself. Pico puts out their own stuff online. You can find other people putting out data online, information online, tips and tricks. There's a lot of forums on social media and professional networks. Lots of places to learn. But that's kind of getting up high towards the peak of use.
Okay.
The day-to-day use, you can learn that in no time. A few hours, you can be very competent with this, and that's what makes it so special. Is, like I said, we could take a very novice user and in a very short amount of time make this very usable. They won't get beat up by it, they won't get burned, they won't get misled, because the scope is so good, but it's also so capable that an advanced user will be happy with it, and it doesn't time out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, here's how I'll describe it to you. Years and years and years ago, you might go and buy a Lamborghini Countach.
Okay.
But you live in Buffalo, New York, and also kind of out in the sticks. Let's be honest. If you were to drive this Lamborghini Countach, especially downtown Buffalo, you'd hate the car.
Right.
You'd hate it.
Right.
Because it's terrible. It needs to be revved way up. It's going to stall. It's a pain. But man, you get out in that open road and you dump the clutch and floor it. Oh my God, what a ride.
I was just thinking of that.
Right. But now,
I know where the roads are.
let's go buy a brand new Lamborghini, a brand new Bugatti, something like that. You can drive that day in and day out. That could be your daily driver. They're easy to drive. And when you get out on the open road and floor it, you get that same rise, or probably better rise out of it.
Right.
That's PicoScope in a nutshell.
Wow.
That the newer supercar is a daily driver that's got the ability to just take you up to...
Can I drive your Lamborghini?
Any day.
Okay. Big screen or laptop at your work?
At work, it's always a laptop.
All right. You don't plug in and...
No, I don't want anyone to see what I'm doing.
All right. Hey, this was great. Thank you.
No,
At
thanks
Fanslow,
for-
diagnosing the aftermarket A to Z on the Aftermarket Radio Network.
Thanks for joining me.